for the good morning back. Thank you for the happy Sabbath back. Well, this morning we have some announcements, but there we go. We're going to start our announcements this morning talking about the ladies' Bible study. How many are ladies in this room? Raise your hand. Not you, Jay. Okay. There's Bible study during the week. Wednesdays at 4 o'clock for the ladies. That's not you, Jay. And so, how many ladies actually attend that? Awesome. Whoops. I'm technical. Okay. There we go. On Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock, we have Dakotans Pray. And that's a really nice small group of people from all around the conference and all around the country to get together and pray for each other, for our congregations, for the school, for anything for our nation in many cases. So the information is on our FargoAdventist.org website. It's also on the conference website where you can link right in and join the prayer meeting on Zoom. Traditionally, we have... okay.
Not interrupting because I asked for permission.
Oh, come on.
What's that? It's totally... Okay, all right. It counts.
He said he wasn't going to interrupt, so I...
Well, I just wanted to interject. How many of you... It's a better word, but yeah. How many of you got my email or get my email about the prayer? Somebody, you got it? So there's a link right there. If you didn't get my email this last week or week before, whatever it was, it means I don't have your email in my system. And so if you could just give me your email, I'd like your newsletter or whatever it is that I send out. Just please give me your email, and I'll make sure you get in the system.
We cannot break tradition sometimes. Okay, there'll probably be more coming soon to a theater near us. Okay, so yes, I'm getting more interruptions. This is fun.
I'm going this way. First thing somebody brought to my attention, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's officially November, and it's assumed we're doing a Thanksgiving dinner. What time, Pastor? 1-ish. We'll pin that down. A late lunch, and then eating all the way through like 8 o'clock, probably. I think it would be great if we had some sort of sign-up sheet. I don't have a sheet prepared because I was caught off guard today. But my number is in the bulletin for membership transfer. You can text or call me and just tell me, hey, I really like to make green bean casserole, or I'm planning on bringing dessert. So we'll just kind of have a running list of what's coming, and then we can kind of fill in the rest. If you have an idea of how many people you might be bringing, because we encourage you to bring friends and extended family, that'll give us an idea as far as planning too. So let's do this again. I think it's a lot of fun. We usually can play games and stuff afterwards too, board games and stuff. So it's usually a fun event. The other thing I wanted to talk about, because Andrea won't use a microphone, so I'm going to talk about it. We went to ladies' retreat, and this was one of the workbooks that our those of us that attended received, and it is a women's Bible study. And we were talking about, I love that there's already a women's Bible study, but it doesn't work for those of us with our work schedules a lot of the time. So looking at doing maybe an evening or maybe a Sunday afternoon, I don't care when it is, but if you're interested in getting together with a group of ladies, and those of you in the other group can come to both, you're definitely invited. But I would like to get a group of 8 or 10 or 28 people together to work on this. It looks like it's a great book. We can work as much as we can around people's schedules. And we're thinking once a month. It's 11 sessions. So if we started it in January, we get done this time next year. So we just need to figure out scheduling. And that's flexible. It can be here. It can be rotating through people's homes, whatever you feel like that should look like. So let's figure that out. Again, my number is in the bulletin, or don't talk to Pastor about it because he'll forget. Just reach out to me right away.
All right. Oh, there's one other thing that's not on the schedule. We talked about in Sabbath school, and you and I have talked about before. We brought it up about what are we going to do next, because we just finished all the Psalms this morning. So starting next week, we're going to do a study of 1st and 2nd Timothy, and there's a discussion amongst us that we'd like to do a discipleship class, followed by a book of Daniel, followed by a book of Revelation, especially for those that haven't been in it a while or that would really like to know the factual basis and the history around it. Okay, so enough of that. So now the next thing on our agenda is potluck next week. And for all ages of men, basically, a lot of fathers bring their sons, grandfathers bring their sons and grandsons in some cases. So, men, if you haven't been to a men's prayer breakfast, come on along. Come over there. It's edifying. It's good, good conversation, and good food. It's at the Frying Pan on Main Avenue, the one here in Fargo, and it'll be at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And if it's your first time ever going to one, guess who buys? Pastor pays for it. Okay, the church covers it. Yes, go ahead, Jay. Unless you want to eat early, yeah. I might be able to show up for a very short time tomorrow because I have a course to teach tomorrow over there in Detroit Lakes. So I might be there, might not, but if I am, it'll be a short time. But tomorrow morning, 8:30. And if anybody's not been baptized and is interested in exploring baptism and learning about the fundamentals of our faith, get in touch with Pastor. Oh, stand by. Here's
the other one. Next Sabbath after potluck, we'll be having a baptism class just in one of the rooms